Welcome back, boys and girls, and hello to all. Welcome to Shaving with Peg Leg if this is your first time. If not, welcome back. Always playing with the camera. My mount is very sensitive as far as when I start the camera, it likes to wobble. Once I get it set, it's fine. Alright, anyways, we're doing a face and head shave today, and yes, the door is open. It's hotter than hell in here. I'll talk about that in a minute. I've come up with a whole new system to... Anyways, we'll talk about it. Today's soap. What was I going to use? I didn't know what I was going to use. Thought about that. Alright, I'll just walk in the bathroom. Whatever hits me, hits me. And two things hit me. Because I didn't know what razor to use either. And it was like two of my favorites. Barrister and Mann, the Full Measure Man. Love this scent. Very, very much so tied, if not my number one scent, tied for number one. Because Shannon's Dark Roast has moved way up my list. The first time I used that, I put that near the top, if not at the top. So if I have to pick one, it's going to be a hard choice because I'm putting those two as a tie, actually. Because Shannon's Dark Roast is such a great coffee scent, and I love coffee. So anyway, but this scent, let me read you the description. The scent is described as being inspired by photos of richly appointed libraries peppered with winged leather armchairs, a glass of fine whiskey, and the smell of aging teak and mahogany wafting from the shelves. Genteel and smooth, the fragrance combines notes of cured tobacco, sandalwood, mousse de saxe, whose inky tang suffuses the entire scent like a whisper promise. Citrus, vanilla, resins, myrrh, and geranium. That myrrh is M-Y-R-R-H. And geranium. I think that's how it's pronounced anyways. Absolute. And this has... I took chunks out of this one, yes. Because I had a couple soaps early on that they were different layers. This layer would be like light, the bottom layer would be dark, the dark was light, the top was dark. So you had to do it this way to get the full range of the soap. If you just scrape from the top, you're only scraping half the soap, half the scent. Anyways, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a library of a very, very old house that has the high-backed winged leather armchairs, smells like cigar smoke, has the leather-bound books in the bookcase, has the baby grand over in the corner of somebody's den or / music room. I have. It was a very old house that was built in like the 1860s or 70s in Rochester, New York. I was in a house like that, and the people that owned it preserved it as is. It still had the original wiring in it from when it was originally wired for electricity in 1912, 1913, something like that. Yeah, and that's dangerous as hell, but we're talking back in mid to late 70s. It's probably redone by now, but the sinks and everything and the toilets were all old school. Everything was preserved from that time. And this scent by Will, Barrister and Mann, nailed that room. The first time I smelled it brought back memories of that room I hadn't had in years of that house. I've seen the room, been in the room, didn't think much of it. I was a kid. I walked in, you could smell it, and I walked out. I didn't mind the smell then either. But when I smelled this, it was like, boom, that house, the image of the house popped in my head. All three stories of it. Yeah, it was like 6 bedrooms, 4 baths, something like that. And it had the dumbwaiter from first to third floor to the master bedroom upstairs and third floor from the kitchen. And yes, we have the Splash and the Balm. And all three this is a little darker and a little bit more on the Moosty Socks, whatever. It's a little bit more on that with the vanilla and the resins. There's a hint of tobacco in the background and a hint of sandalwood, just a hint. But you can see I store this one standing like that. And you can tell because it's soft and it all ran down to the bottom of the container. But that's the balm. I'm going to shake this a little bit. A lot of it. Okay. This is going to sound weird. The soap has 1 scent. The balm has another scent. This smells like both of them. It's kind of in the middle. To my nose. To your nose, they may all smell different. They may all smell the same. I don't know. Everybody's nose is a little different. But to me, it smells like a combination of the two. Because they're a little different. Anyways, off the soap. Another one of my favorites. I haven't used it since I did my Magnificent 11. You know what that is? If you know anything about razors, you know what that is. Brand new Gillette Platinum. And locked. Da, 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 da. And we're on setting 9. We'll pop the doors. I could leave it on 9, but I think we'll ride this shave at a... You know what? Let's leave it at 9. I got some growth. We're good. I left it at setting 9. I was going to do a 7, but let's stay with a 9. My AKA Brushworx Royal Red brush. It's a 26mm synthetic. I forget the knot that's in here. And look at this beautiful, beautiful lather. Yes. And this is my Linkidea ceramic bowl, and it has, it's like a Ruffles. It's got ridges. It's a ceramic copy of the Captain's Choice bowl, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let's get on with this shave. We talked about no history tonight. We're going to rant tonight. You ready? You want a good rant, don't you? And I know this is one you can all relate to. We'll get there. Let me lather. We'll get there. Don't worry, I got a head shave to do too, where I can talk all I want while I shave. Alright, in this case, rant all I want. This is not, I can't find it. I can't remember, and I couldn't find it. What was the soap base that Will used, Barrister and Mann used before Omnibus? Because that's what this is. It's lanolin and shea butter. I hope that comes. Can you see that? I hope so. I can't see my glass. Everything's fuzzy. It's lanolin and shea butter. It's before Omnibus. I don't know why Will did Omnibus, because this base is fantastic. I'm glad he did Omnibus, because that's, you guys, you saw the last time I used Omnibus space. I couldn't add enough water to it. It still wouldn't break down. It's got to be the most water resistant. Not as far as making a lather. It makes a fine lather. But as far as how much water you want to add to make it break down, it's resistant. I don't know about this base. I haven't tested that out. But it's a damn good base. It lathers well. The lanolin and shea butter, I can feel it right now, the lanolin and shea butter on my skin. It is so smooth and feels so good. 1958 first quarter, D1. I said it before and I'll say it again. Oh. You see my fat ridge right here? And even when I do that, I still, from the bottom, there's no overhang. From the top, there is. And I might have stuck my skin in there and nicked it. I'm not sure yet. It felt like it dragged. But anyways, I said it before, and I'll say it again. This is probably, it is to me anyways, the best shaving adjustable that Gillette made. My fat boy always draws blood on me, and I don't know if it's, I'm not going to say all fat boys. Mine is kind of, if you guys remember when I got it, it was all bound up and gugged up inside, and I had to run it through my ultrasonic cleaner like 8 times and soak it in very hot water to get it to loosen up so I could even turn the dial. So it might be out of shape. It might need service. But it always nicks me. My Slims, they give me fine shaves. I never have a problem with the shape of the Slim. And my super adjustable, the Black Beauties, I get fine shaves with those too. I don't have a problem with them. Just the fat boy nicks me, and I'm thinking, the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking it probably just needs a tune-up, because it was gunked up inside. But it might have a bend somewhere or something's out of shape. Hey, I know about being out of shape. But this thing always feels good. I love the way this razor shaves. For me, this is the best adjustables that Gillette made. It shaves that well, to me. Sometimes I get one over here too. It might be ingrown hairs, I don't know. But it never really gets red, it just kind of pops up. This, like I said, this base, if you guys have a lanolin and shea butter base soap, you know what I'm talking about. It just, when it's on your skin, it just feels so soft and luxurious. Oh, bowl slid off my cup warmer. And yes, Fuzzy, I did soak my synthetic brush again. I always do. I like the bristles nice and warm. Sue me. Me and my mental disabilities. Oh, but I am taking your advice. This adjustable, setting 9, running it wide open like God intended. And no, I'm not taking your advice. That's just what I chose to do. I got myself right there, didn't I? I always do. It's a rare shave that I go without drawing some liquid from my body. You guys should be just be thankful that blood's the only liquid I'm drawing from my body on camera. Oh yeah, we're gonna rant. Don't worry, we're gonna do it on the head shave. Cause it's not that big of a rant, just a wee bit. But it's not. I know it's one you guys can agree with, and it's not political. For a change. Saw a video the other day where Dave shaved off his goatee, and I won't do that. I've already told you guys I won't do that. I might one day, but not right now. Because I have more chins than a Chinese phone book, and I want to keep them covered up. We're smooth, guys. We're smooth. You know me, I always chase BBS. That's what our little touch-up was on the neck. I didn't have to worry about the face. The face was done. Face is, it's BBS. I never had to worry about the face. Well, I do, but I didn't this time. A little touch up on the neck. That is the HomeLike Shaving Alum Stick. That's HomeLike, one word, shaving, separate word, alum stick. Stick my face in the pan, dry it out, wait for the stinging to go away because I have got like a half a point all over my face. Nice close shave, half a point. And my neck was burning at like 1.5. Still a little bit. Close enough. Oh, kick the cup down the road. Okay, that's good. We'll do a fine. Fine. Have it your way. I was just going to do a head and face wash afterwards, but okay. Have it your way. We're almost... Okay, my OCD's kicking in. That's more level than it was. Ooh, is that warm? That feels good. Nothing like warm lather, even when it's hot out. And it's been hot, guys. It has been hot. Anyway, so I was talking about, I've got a window unit coming. My bedroom's kind of small, so I only need a 5,000 BTU window unit coming from my bedroom. And I'm not going to run it in the daytime because nobody's in there. Nobody's in the house in the daytime. We're always outside, even on her days off. I'm outside all the time. On her days off, we're always outside. We're hardly ever in the house. We're going to run the house at either 82 or 84. And then, like, a half hour before we go to bed, we'll come in, we'll turn the window unit on, turn the fan on low, turn the AC on low. We'll just turn it on low, half hour before we go to bed. It's a small bedroom. Let it cool it off. Keep the house at like 84. I don't need living room, kitchen, mom's bedroom, everything else at 78 like she likes to run it when we go to bed. And then she still complains it's hot in there. And it is. It's a warm bedroom. It's just one of those rooms that never seems to cool off. So we're going to run that when we go to bed. When we get up in the morning and leave the bedroom for the day, we won't turn it off. So, I don't know if I told you guys, but I have to, when I'm home in the daytime, and I'm out on the porch, I keep telling her, run the AC at 78, because we got ceiling fans in all the rooms. Run it at 78 until after you get dressed and you're ready to leave for work. When you come out of the house to go to work, turn it up to 80. And then a couple hours later, I have to come in the house and turn it up to 82 because the AC's just been running. Like I said, my house sits out in the sun. So it just gets baked by the... It's like a grill. It just gets baked all day. So anyways, that's how I'm going to try and beat the power bill this year. Okay, anyways. You guys ready to rant? Not you guys, because I know you guys know what you're doing. And you don't do this, right? You're all thumbs up, squared away. Oh, by the way, happy Father's Day to all you mothers out there. Yeah. And to the rest of you who don't know how to flip and drive, turn signals come with the car. You don't have to or didn't have to pay extra for them. And you don't need to add blinker fluid or anything. You got a little switch, toggle switch, a stalk next to the steering wheel. Flips up, flips down, and a lot of them you pull forward to flash your high beams, push it forward to turn them on. I don't know if they still do that, but some cars did back in the day. But anyways, you didn't have to pay extra for it. Use them, motherfuckers. Use them. Use them. It's a courtesy. You know what they prevent? They prevent another car from coming up your ass. or maybe hitting you head on, or T-boning you, or something. Use the frickin' blinkers. Directional signals. Turnies. Turn signals. Directional lights. The hey stupid, I'm moving this direction now. Lights. Call them what you will. Use them. And another thing, your car has a suspension for a reason. And you know what that reason is? It's so you can turn off the road you're on, onto the side street, or up into the parking lot of the store you're going to at a reasonable speed, and the suspension will absorb it. You do not have to come to almost a complete flippin' stop to make a right-hand turn. You're going this way, and you're going to turn this way into a parking lot. You don't have to come to somebody's pushing my car by hand, speed and turn. Okay? Okay? Your car has a suspension. It goes boom, boom, boom over the bumpies for you. It won't hurt anything. That's what it's designed to do. You're not going to break it. Trust me, you won't break it. Yes, I'm being loud. I'm sorry. My microphone's sensitive and I'm being loud. I'm sorry, guys. But get off the damn road. You twats. And another thing, for you uninformed idiots out there, even the slightest bit of pressure on your brake pedal. I know your brakes aren't on. You haven't pushed it hard enough to activate your brakes, but your brake lights are. And you're driving down the road with your brake lights on, and everybody thinks you're stopping to turn without a turn signal. Gee, go figure that happening. Just the slightest pressure on that pedal will turn the lights on. The lights actually come on before your brakes do. It's a safety feature. Duh. Okay? Keep your other foot off the brake pedal when you're driving. One foot's accelerator, one foot is flat on the floorboard on the other side of the other pedal. You drive with one foot, not both. You're not in a race car. You're not doing Formula One. You don't need to use the clutch, and you don't need to have your other foot on the brake. It takes like a half a pound of pressure on the brake pedal to turn the brake lights on. Lights come on before the brakes do. Idiots. Here's another one. When it's raining out, it is, by law in some places, in the daytime even. It is in Florida. It's a law. But some places it's not. It is still common courtesy to turn your headlights on during the daytime when it's raining out. That way, other cars have a better chance of seeing you while they have all this stuff falling on their windshield and causing visibility issues. Do they not have driver's ed anymore? Is that what happened? They got rid of driver's ed? Along with God and the Pledge of Allegiance in schools? They got rid of everything that made sense. They got rid of it all. And now we got pride flags and Pride Month, and you can be a girl, little boy. Alright, that was a slight rant on politics, but we'll go away from that now. Okay. I need to just... Yeah, that's good. And that's good. I just need to do the channel on the back of my head. And also speeding up to get ahead of one car, to get one car farther ahead than you were before, to zip around them in traffic, and you end up stuck at the same red light. How much time did you really save yourself? 0.4 seconds? You're still at the same red light I am, and you're only one car ahead of me, so how much time did you really save? Huh? You boom, boom around in traffic, cut one guy off and cut me off to get ahead of me. I was doing the speed limit. And there's always cops that sit on the road. That's the reason I was doing the speed limit. And not going a wee bit over. Yeah, okay. And, you know, how much time did you save yourself? Really? To get where you're going. How much time did you really save yourself? Think about that, guys. You see somebody zipping in and out of traffic, speeding, 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 speeding. Next time you're at the light and you see them sitting a car or two ahead of you, think, how much time did you really save by risking everybody's life, driving like a total monkey, idiot, because monkeys don't drive. Okay, that's the reason I said monkey. Anyways, drove like a total idiot to get 1-2 cars ahead of me. How much time did you save yourself, really, getting where you're going? Driving like an idiot, risking everybody's life on the road, including your own, which, actually, we don't care if you die, because that means you're off the road and we're good. We're safe. But that's another story. Oh, that's the puppy. Somebody's near the house. Somebody's walking in the street by the house. That was a nice clean shave too. Once again, HomeLike shaving alum stick. Great shaver in my book. The best adjustable that Gillette did in my book. Nothing. No blood. See? Dirt, yes, no blood. But that's a stain on the cloth. Dickinson, which Hazel? Remember those ads from the 70s? Palmolive dish soap. Barrister Mann, full measure Mann, aftershave. Oh yeah. Oh God. More tobacco, more vanilla, sandalwood coming through more. Absolutely fantastic scent. The balm. Well, the balm might have dried out a little bit. We'll go with that. We'll start with that. We'll see what happens. Oh. He makes good balms too. For the face. Neck. Oh. Ears. Oh, the arms. Yes, I gotta get the arms. Oh, guys, fantastic scent. Oh, I love that one. I'm sorry, that's my favorite. Sorry, Shannon. Your dark roast is good, but you can't beat that. And I like leathers. I like tobaccos. I like sandalwood too. And this has got all three. It is epitome. Oh, I went really long today. Alright guys, I'll let you get out of here. I know you didn't watch the whole thing anyways. And if you did, thank you. Alright, take care guys. And you idiots on the road, I am going to buy an old 4x4. I'm going to take the front bumper off and replace it with a 4-inch pipe filled with concrete. And I am going to modify your cars when you decide to come to almost stop to make a right-hand turn off the road. I'm going to give you a little shove around that corner. Enough of the babbling, fat guy. The camera, you're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys.